So you've just spent $20 on Rocket League, but what if I told you there's a way the game can pay for itself? This is through trading in-game items for profit. So in order to understand how to make profit when you're trading, you have to know the basics of the game first. Rocket League is a game where you hit a ball with cars, kinda like soccer. However, you're able to customize your car with items worth hundreds of dollars. These items are available in 7 different classifications: limited, uncommon, rare, very rare, import, exotic, and black market, in order of how much they're worth, usually. The better an item's classification is, the more it is going to be worth, again, usually. This is definitely not true for all items, as the most expensive item in the game is a limited. An item can also be from a different series, or crate, and these can affect the price. We'll talk about these items later. Items can come painted in 13 different colors and certified with 15 different tags. A paint and a certification can drastically change the price of an item. Any item that is titanium white is worth much more than any other color in most cases, although not in all. An item certified striker is worth much more than an item with any other certification in all cases, although a cert has very little influence on a cheaper item. These items are obtainable in 4 main ways. The first is through playing games, which you're going to have to do when you first play the game. You will start off with no items, and it's hard to find people who will give you stuff for free, but you may be able to beg your friends if you really want to. As you play the game, you will steadily gain items. These items include uncommons, rares, and very rares if you are lucky. You can also get crates and Rocket Pass limiteds. If you purchase the Rocket Pass for 10 keys, you can get better items from this pass as you play games. Keys are the primary currency on every platform. Keys are available in the store for purchase for around $1 each, but you can also trade for them with your items. The second way to get items is using these keys to open a crate. Some crates are better than others. For example, the Player's Choice crate, the Champions 4 crate, and the Nitro crate are the best to open because they have the best items. However, all of these crates have a very slim chance of giving you profit. It is often a better idea to sell the crate and key for something else that you like more. A third way to get items is to watch Rocket League professional streams on Twitch. These include Rocket League Championship Series, or RLCS, Rocket League Rival Series, or RLRS, or Collegiate Rocket League, CRL. Watching these streams gives you a chance to get items as a drop as a reward for watching the stream. Some of the items you can get are not worth much, but some can be worth a lot. For example, I got black painted Meridian wheels from watching a CRL stream, which allowed me to sell it for the decal on my car now and get a good amount more. The fourth and best way to get an item is to trade for it. Trading allows you to take what you may have gotten in the last 3 methods and get something you like more. However, if you want to get these items, you're going to have to work your way up to it, making profit. In order to know that you are making profit, I would highly recommend using a spreadsheet like Rocket League Insider or RLT Prices. However, these websites are not always accurate and may not be up to date. You cannot guarantee that you're going to make profit following these prices. Many items are in high demand and therefore easy to sell. Others are not as sought after and are hard to sell. This is what decides the price of an item, as well as the amount that are available of that item. The better the item looks, the more it is going to cost usually. In order to know how well an item sells, it's going to take experience. The more you have traded, you will know how easy it is to sell some items compared to others. You also need to make sure you're using the right spreadsheet for your platform. Rocket League is available on PC, often referred to as the Steam version of the game, PS4, Xbox, which I use, and Switch. The prices for most items are somewhat similar between all platforms except the Switch. The Switch is a newer console and the items are much more rare. I would suggest staying away from trading on the Switch. In my opinion, trading on Xbox is the easiest because of one thing: the looking for group posts. There is no need to use other websites to negotiate trades. Just list what you have and what you want. People will then interest in your post if they want what you have. You can then invite them to your game or party as well to talk to them. No matter what platform you're on, you need to be aware of scammers. There are people who are trying to get your items for practically nothing by lying to you. There are many different ways you may get scammed. One of the most common is putting in a white item and then asking you a question. When you are distracted in replying to the question, they switch out the white item with the gray one. Always double check before you accept a trade. There are always new methods of scamming you may run into. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. Even though it's a chance for profit, there's a bigger chance that you're going to wind up losing your item. There are a couple methods that usually provide guaranteed profit. These require that you have established a bit of an inventory. There is no guaranteed way to make profit with only a few cheap items. One of them is buying non-crate very rares, commonly shortened to NCVR, for 2 per key, and selling 5 for 3 keys, making 1 non-crate very rare profit. You can tell that it is a non-crate very rare by holding right stick over the item. If it says it is from a crate series, it is not a non-crate item. Always check before you do one of these trades. The other way is to buy PCC imports, most likely 3 for 2 keys, or 2 for 1 key if you're lucky. Then, try and find someone who is looking to trade them off for a better item, and sell them for 5 keys, or 1 for 1. People are willing to pay more for the convenience of less trades. PCC imports are similar to non-crate very rares. You need to hold right stick to inspect the item and make sure it says Player's Choice Crate Series. Recently, there was a PCC crate refreshed, so there are more imports than just what you see in the crate currently. Once you have a larger inventory, you'll probably have spare items. I would suggest selling the items you don't like for keys and saving these keys up for a better item, usually a black market called a BMD. These prices usually fluctuate less and are always in high demand. Stay away from Heatwave, Streamline, and Chameleon because they are currently dropping in price and probably the hardest to sell for profit. As long as you double check your trades and stay away from offers that seem too good to be true, you should be able to steadily make profit and eventually build up an inventory worth a lot of money. If you ever need cash or stop playing the game, you can sell your items on sites like AOEA or GameFlip. I hope you're able to make some profit and make back the money you used on the game, as well as have a cool car you like.